Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing and salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth. And it's a series across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashem Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Shai. All right. And what I want to go into today, all right, dealing with all we ever needed. All we ever needed. And it's a lesson inspired, by a precept in the book of Genesis 15 and 1, and I remember, just reading this a few years back, and it's sticking with me, just what was told, all right, to our forefather Abraham, which these things apply, to us today, all right, because the remnant, okay, Abraham represents the remnant, all right, chosen out, okay, from amongst, okay, their families to follow Yahweh Bashem Shai. As Abraham, separated from his father's house, you have to understand he left an inheritance, okay? He left behind, all right, the customs that came with his father's house to follow, all right, the righteousness and the order of Yahweh Bashem Shai through faith, and he didn't fully understand, what he was coming into, but he believed, okay? And through his faith, all right, he became what is known as what the father of the promises, man. When we speak about the promises and the inheritance, okay, it goes through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, their lineage, which you can trace it back, all right, to Adam, all right, which in the spirit we know Adam, was Yahweh Shai, okay, the first son of God, okay, the first begotten, the only begotten of the Father, you see, and well, we have to understand what was promised, all right, to their lineage, the sons of God, all right, it encapsulate everything we need, okay? And right now we're in a situation to where we're being sustained, okay, just as in the wilderness, okay, with the manna, all right, the quail, okay, we had the water, so we had everything we needed to sustain ourselves until we made it to the promised land when we will have abundance in everything. And see, right now, all right, the manna, which is Yahweh Shai, is not enough for a lot of our people that know that they're Israelites. Okay? They're not content with what the Lord is providing, all right, during this transition of kingdoms. Okay? But when you go here, but see, one thing as we mature in the faith, we begin to understand, like, nah, this is all we need. We sometimes, you have to just sit back and assess, like, we got Yahweh Shai. Like, Yahweh Shai is dealing. He's preserving us day to day, okay, until the time of salvation. You see? And through him we have everything. So we should grow out of want, all right, and ambition in this world and just have an expectation, be content with being provided for our day to day, our daily bread, okay? And to have an expectation on something beyond this, man. Okay, so you gotta look beyond the wilderness and the transition phase and really embrace the bitterness of it, understanding, all right, that we have everything that we ever needed in Yahweh Shai, and it only gets better, man. Okay, so when you go to Genesis 15 and 1, it said, after these things, the word of the Lord came unto Abraham in a vision, saying, fear not, Abram, I am thy shield, all right, which is a defense. Okay, everything that this devil is getting ready to do, we have a defense for. You see, these people that have spent decades prepping, they're finna lose. Okay, it don't matter if you got, underground bunker, or you got food stored up, or you got, EMP blockers, and you have all this ammunitions and guns and outposts, and you done mastered living off the land. Which ain't nothing wrong with learning things here and there, but people that think that they're gonna carnally have a defense by what's finna happen in the world. Okay, you got them certain characters like gonna leave the world behind. They got medicine stocked up. It's gonna be cool for a moment, but that's not gonna be a shield for what's to come. Okay, for what the Lord, all right, is going to put the spirit on these devils to bring forth in the earth, man. Okay, but when the scriptures say, "I am thy shield," a shield from what? From everything. A shield from enchantments. Okay, that's why scriptures speak about the helmet of salvation, man. You see, and what does a helmet do? It's a defense. Okay, and ultimately it's a defense for the mind. All right, so Yahweh Shema Shai is a shield for these enchantments. Okay, for the distractions. Okay, from vanity. You see, so we have a shield from enchantments, and we're going to have a standard lifted in the times of Jacob trouble. Okay, we got a defense for everything. Everything that you can think of is covered in Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. We don't have to go do all these individual things and you know go to tactical training, rolling on the ground. Like I say, it's cool. If you can shoot a gun on your stomach, yeah, okay, but that's not gonna be a shield. That's not an ultimate shield for all the possibilities of what's going to happen in the earth, man. Okay, the only foolproof plan for what's to come is Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. That's why within Him we have all we need. Okay, within our power we have beyond what we need because He's gonna go into. It says, "Fear not, Abram. I am thy shield and exceeding great reward." Okay, exceeding great reward. All right, we're gonna get what? The new bodies, immortality. Okay, as Israelite men, we're gonna get that authority, that status back, and rank. The sons of God. All right, we're gonna get that status back in the earth. You see, it goes beyond anything that we can get. This world has nothing to offer us, man. When we understand what we got coming, all right, we begin to lose interest in anything, the people of this world, the things of this world, okay, the clout of this world. You see, because we got everything to look forward to when you're out by Shema outside. All right, so going back and let's go dealing with that defense. Okay, let's go here. Let's get Isaiah. Um, Isaiah 59 and 19. It says, "So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and the glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him," man. So we know Esau gonna roll, all right, and he's gonna unleash all type of things, man, because you don't even know what all this devil has in his possession to unleash. Okay, so there's no way you can defend for it, man. And you best believe Esau got all these think tanks and all this surveillance. He knows how people are preparing for these times. Okay? So you best believe, okay, that he has a counter for everything you think you got a counter for, man. As the scriptures say, he's wiser than Daniel. Okay, but one thing that Esau can't counter is a standard being lifted. Okay, from on high. He can't deal just like people are blind to the capabilities of Esau and what he can do, in these times to come, what he's going to bring out. Well, Esau is blind to the power of Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. He doesn't understand the capabilities of our power. Okay, that's when he goes blind. That's when it gets dark for him. That's when he gets into uncharted territories when it comes to our power. Okay, so that's why the Spirit has us tapping into our power, man. This is the time we in, man. You brothers, hey, tap into our power, man. This is what we should be on, man. Okay, being in unison with our power. Okay, being in good standings with our power, man. And everything else gonna work itself out, man. Okay, so you keep going here. Um, let's get that in Isaiah. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 65. All right, verse 13. It said, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing of joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. So, what's going to have us in those situations where we're good when the earth is suffering, man? It's because, hey, we got, all right, Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. You see, we're going to be sustained, okay? We're going to be provided for, okay? You see, we're not going to complain about how the Lord is going to do it. We're not the elect are not going to be in their spirit. The elect is going to be thankful. We're thankful now for what the Lord is doing, man. You know, we don't, hey, because whatever portion that the Lord got for us, man, hey, we content with it. We learn to be content. You know, because in the world we had the mindset of chasing. You know, always trying to level up in the world. Okay, get to another tax bracket. Get to, you know, like I said, if something fall in your lap, you can make a move. Cool. But see, we're not obsessed with those things like we once were. Now we're obsessed with Yahweh Bashem Shai and what's to come. You know, we should be excited about the miracles that we're about to see our power do, man. How is he going to make this happen? How we're going to be in a good case when the earth is suffering, man? Hey, we should be excited about that. Looking forward to that, man. Okay, the things of this world we don't look forward to, man. You see, because we got so much expectation. You know, we don't start to think above this world, above this age, man. That's how you know, hey, it's getting that time for the deliverance, because hey, we're outgrowing this place, man. You know, the way that we what we're becoming, you know, what we're growing into, what the way the body of Yahweh Shai is growing. Hey, it's time, it's time to be birthed in the earth, man. Okay, it's time for the next phase, man. That baby doesn't stay, you know, in the womb. All right, past that time, it's a certain time. Hey, that baby got to come out of there, man. You know, then get to the next phase of development, man. You see, and what we're seeing happening, man, is the body is outgrowing this place, man. That's why we're becoming less and less compatible with this age and more compatible with Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, because we're in that transition period, man. And how the Lord is providing now, we're thankful, man. That's why you get that in Proverbs 30 and 8. It says, remove far from me vanity and lies. And this society is full of vanities and lies, man. Everything is a scam. You know, like these endeavors, you know, that you can get into dealing with Esau, man, it's based on a scam. You know, like, you know, we got a deal. Like, we can't escape it, so we got a deal, you know, to a degree. All right, but everything in this society, most people are a scam. You know, most people you deal with, you know, are scams. You know, even in Israel, like it's a lot of this is a society just full of scams, as you can see. Those that know that they're Israelites still be on the scam. The people, you know, have people have used the covering of Israel as a scam now. You see, so in this society, it's just full of scams. All right, it's full of deception, lies, vanity. You know, things that are empty that don't mean nothing. Okay, and we're drawn away from that because we got Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. We don't want for nothing. Okay, because we get our daily bread, you know, we able to cover our overhead. After that, everything else will be extra, man. Okay, the Lord give us, you know, our needs and a few wants, and really that's all we need. You know, right? Like Elder Apostle Gabar goes into, man. You know, they're minimalist. Okay, see, Jake couldn't deal with that, with the Lord, you know, providing for them, you know, giving them their bare necessities. And then Jake wasn't even looking at the fact that when they was in the wilderness, they their shoes wasn't waxing old, their clothes weren't tearing on them. You know, like the Lord was preserving, the Lord was working. You see, Jake didn't look at that aspect, man. All right, because Jake, you know, mindset was based on the comforts of the old world, the old age. Jake couldn't deal with the bitterness that came with the transition, man. You know, and that's when you do anything new. There's a transition period, man. You know, before you really get to enjoy, okay, the finished product, man. There's a transition period, man. Okay, and within the transition, the Lord provides us everything we need. Okay, so uh, Proverbs 30:8 it said, "Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me." You know, and this is a mindset scripture. Okay, give me neither poverty nor riches, because we know, we can't, all right, just be so uptight for money to where we can't operate. Because if you're uptight, if you're lacking in that category, then you're gonna be occupied. Okay, you're gonna be overly occupied and trying to figure out how to make things work, man. You know. And on the flip side, if you have too much, man, it's an enticement to the flesh, because this system is set up to where it's so much convenience, to do wickedness, man. There's always a party going on. Okay, there's always new women that you can get into. There's always excess of alcohol and excess of food and excess. You can be traveling and be caught up in this circle and this clique and being here. You got the games always going on. You can be on the scene. you know, like it is real convenient to get sucked into Babylon when you have excess of resources, man. Okay, and you're gonna have brothers, sisters in the body. Some gonna have more than others, but the mindset is to have what's convenient. Okay, for us, man. And you go into the word convenient. Okay, if you go into the Hebrew, which is a qua, all right, and it says it says a limit, all right. It says a prescribed portion. Okay, a prescribed portion, prescribed limit, a boundary. Okay, so the Lord has the prescribed portion, for our spirit, for our situation. The Lord, He provides that, man. All right, and as men, we got to get up, all right, and do what we got to do. We got to be proactive in our day to day. Cross our T's and dot our I's, make things happen, be on point. As a man, you be a man, okay? But the thing is, we're not obsessed with trying to elevate in the world. Now we become obsessed with elevating in Yahweh Shem Al Shai. We do what we got to do in the world. All right, the world is our side thing now. All right, our main thing is Yahweh Shem Al Shai. Because within that, all right, because the Lord provides, okay, for the other side. You know, you see, of course, we do what we gotta do every day. We gotta apply discipline. You know, we gotta get up. Handle our business. Be professional in this world. Okay, go do what you gotta do. All right, but the mindset of treating the world as a side thing and Yahweh Bashim Al Shai as a main thing, the Lord can increase the side thing how He want. And I know we all have testimonies. You brothers, I know even some of you sisters can attest. That hey, the Lord, all right, make ways. You see, and when our focus is on Him, He made ways on the other side, man. He add to what we're doing on the other side, man. Okay, but the mindset behind it all is the Yahweh Bashim Al Shai is the main thing, in the world of the side. Okay, you see, we leave Yahweh Bashim Al Shai and go visit the world. Okay, and that's something that we grow into, we mature into this thing, man. All right, because the Lord got everything we need, even our daily provisions. Okay, defense against the time of trouble. All right, and then a eternal kingdom to reward us with, man. So we got everything we need. We're not lacking in nothing. Like this world, people are depressed based on the things that they don't got. But we got Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. We got everything to come. This is a temporal situation we in. Okay, status. We got that coming. Okay, women is in order, and we got that coming. We not lacking for nothing. We not hurting for nothing. You know, wealth, resources, families. We got all that coming. Time to spend with the family. We got all that coming. You see. So even the things that we're deprived of now is on the way. You know, it's just a thing of patience. And then during this phase of it, man. So we got everything we need to endure to get to that exceeding great reward, man. You see? That's why the apostles, all right, this manner of life, all right, this bread of life, which is Yahweh Shai sustaining us, man. Which is this wisdom, this understanding, the comfort. This is a real comfort. Yahweh Shai is the comfort food, man. You see? That's the real comfort food, Yahweh Shai. There's no, you can have the most, you know, rich meal, okay? Your lamb chops, the salmon, you know, the red snapper, okay? With all the trimmings and fixings. Well, yeah, that's a comfort, you know, dish, okay? But does it compare to the comfort of having understanding of the scriptures, man? Absolutely not. So the true comfort food, when you go into it, really, Yahweh Shai. Okay, let's go here because Apostle Paul, you know, it's Philippians chapter 3. Okay, matter of fact, I started 3. It said Philippians 3:3. It says, "For we are of the circumcision, which worship in the spirit, which worship the Most High in the spirit, and rejoice in Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, and have no confidence in the flesh." You see, and that's the thing. We don't have confidence in the flesh, man. We know that we're limited into what we can do, man. Okay, it's only so much money you can get, and that's not gonna make a difference in anything. Okay, it's only so much, you know, like Jake, you know, the into the guns. There's only so much you can do. You can have 200 guns. You can only shoot maybe 2 at a time. Okay, but then what? If it's 2,000 people shooting at you, then what? What about that scenario? You know. So it's only so like in the flesh. What can you do? All right, you might can whoop a Edomite or two, you know, or Jacob too, but what really can you do in the flesh, man? Okay, but when you tap into your Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, then we become limitless, man. Ain't no ceiling. Okay, it's only so much this flesh can do. Okay, people got it playing out in their mind, you know how they gonna be doing it, and you know how they gonna be fighting and crawling on the ground. I'm gonna be tired as hell the first 5 minutes. Okay, and they gonna be through. All right, she gonna look cute for a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? They gonna crawl and they gonna be tired, sweating. Okay, they gonna be through. You see? But when you tap into Yahweh by Shema Shai, we become limitless, man. Okay? Yeah, you see? These people are gonna be limited. That's gonna be the major difference between, all right, the hopeful elect and everyone else. Is these people are gonna be limited in their ability because they trust in the flesh. All right, the elect are going to be limitless in that time, man. Okay, matter of fact, let's get there real quick. Maybe we're gonna go back to that. Let's get the book of Micah. All right, it's the book of Micah, chapter 5, verse 7. It says, "And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people, as the dew from the Lord, as the showers upon the grass, that tareth not for man, nor waiteth, okay, for the sons of men." Okay, and you read this in the NLT. It says the remnant of the remnant left in Israel will take their place among the nations, because we will be scattered amongst all the nations, man. Okay, and the Lord, you know, has his men strategically put throughout the earth, man. And the bulk of them is here in Babylon, but you have the elect, okay, throughout the earth. Okay, and it says They will be like dew sent by the Lord, or like rain falling on the grass, which no one can hold back and no one can restrain. And that's when their standard is lifted. Okay? When this standard is lifted, these people are going to be helpless. Okay? These people are going to be completely helpless, man. And that's what we look forward to, man. Okay? That's the things that we look forward to, man. Nothing of this world offers what Yahweh Bashim Al Shai is offering, man. Nothing in this world you can't even compare the whole to what the Lord, like. You have things you can buy in the car. You might compare the Toyota to the Nissan. You kind of compare the pros and cons. It's a back and forth. Well, there's nothing in this world, in this age, that you can even compare to what we got coming in Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Okay? And it says the remnant, all right, it says, verse 8, it says, um, the remnant left in Israel will take their place among the nations. They will be like a lion among animals of the forest, like a strong young lion among flocks of sheep and goats, pouncing and tearing as they go, with no rescuer in sight. Yeah, so it's comparing the elect are going to be like young lion amongst sheep, man. So here you have these young lions in their strength, okay? Their mind is sharp, they have their power, their quickness, their agility, their strength against an animal as a sheep, okay? Those sheep are completely helpless, man, okay? And this is how the Lord's going to have us in these days, man. Lord will we endure, but it's going to be brothers that the Lord is going to lift a standard for. And the earth is going to be helpless before those men. Okay? Completely helpless, man. All right? And people before then are going to be helpless before Esau and what he's bringing. But then the Lord going to lift the standard to where everything is going to be helpless to us, man. Okay? And all these are promises, okay, of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. All right? And it says, um, uh, let's go back to what's that, Philippians. So we don't boast in the flesh. That's why we don't sit here and make ourselves, put ourselves on thrones and you know doing rap performances, like talking about ourselves, like boasting in ourselves. Like, nah, man, we got no glory in the flesh, man. And the Lord don't the Lord don't intervene, we completely through out here, man. You see, and this is why we hoping that standard to come. Okay, that's what we hope in, man. You see, because we know when we get that, these people gonna be helpless, man. We gonna have the ups. We're gonna, hey, the narrative gonna change. All right, drastically, man. When the Lord intervene, man. Okay, going back, it says, circumcised the 8th day of the stock of Israel, the tribe of Benjamin, and Hebrew of Hebrews, as touching the law of Pharisee, concerning zeal, persecuting the church, touching righteousness which is in the law, okay, blameless. But what things were more? But what things were gained to me? Those I counted loss for Hamashiach, because you look in Apostle Paul, and you look at his worldly status. He was a Roman citizen. He came from a well-to-do house. His father, had a good name. Okay, he was of the top. When it comes to the sect of Pharisees, he was at the top. Because Apostle Paul, was of the elite of the Pharisees when you go into it. Okay, and his father was of the elite of the Pharisees when you go into the Apostle Paul. Okay, so he's going into his worldly status. Okay, that's how these people were familiar with Apostle Paul, King Agrippa, Felix. Okay, these certain nobles of Rome, they were familiar with Apostle Paul. All right, his father, all right, was a reputable man. So the Apostle Paul, You like, look, all that I had in the world, I said, I counted for loss for Yahweh Shai. You see? Yahweh Shai said he count these things as loss. Okay? So when you look at to the world compared to Yahweh Shai, you know, we look at things in the world, all right, as lost, man. You know, we already count certain things as lost, man. People, you know, certain status that we had, all right. Brothers, you know, were reputable men. Brothers could be, brothers could be owned in the world and on a whole nother level, man. You know, especially understanding what we know now, like we really can go out there and be on. But see, we will lose your house shot, and that's not the trade off, man. Because why would we leave something that's going to provide, that's providing everything, and going to continue to provide everything forever, to go and excel in something that's collapsing? Okay, that wouldn't be smart. You see, it says concerning. All right, it says I read this in the NLT, Philippians 3:7. I once thought these things were valuable, but now I consider them worthless because of what Yahweh Shai has done. Yes, everything else is worthless when compared with the infinite value of knowing Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, my Lord. Okay? These things become worthless. People become worthless, man. Okay? You don't look at the world no more. And as we increase in Yahweh Shai, the value of everything that this world has to offer diminishes, man. We don't want nothing. You begin to not want anything from this world. Nothing. We got Yahweh Shem Al Shai. He provides everything. You know, He gives us everything when something is needed. When the Lord, when something is needed, all right, the Lord adds it in due season, as the scriptures say. Okay, whatever we need within this walk, the Lord adds it. Okay, all right, as needed, and it's going to be something that's going to complement us in our walk. Okay, how you know something not of Yahweh Shema Shai when it begins to hinder, okay, your walk. Okay, if it starts to affect your mind, if it starts to try to occupy space in your mind, because see, all this belongs to Yahweh Shema Shai. That's why, brothers, hey, protect your peace at all costs. You know, because we need a peace of mind to flourish in your house shop. Okay, if something tries to occupy your mind, you know, try to keep you entangled, then that's not of Yahweh by Shema Al Shai. He's not the author of confusion. Okay, the Lord, hey, he's about peace, peace of mind. Okay, so we have to be very cautious, of things that could try to occupy our mind and overwhelm us, man. Okay, because now that's reserved for Yahweh Shai. Okay, no, that peace of mind, and you know because there's a certain, each brother has a portion of Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai requires a certain amount of availability, so for us to operate in our portion, man. you know. So, yeah, man, we gotta be real mindful of making sure that we protect our peace, as much as possible, man. Keeping things simple, you know, keeping things simple because we got everything coming. We good, okay, and we provided for daily, man. So we good, okay. And yes, everything else is worthless when compared with the infinite value of knowing Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, my Lord. All right. Um, for his sake, I have discarded everything else, counting it all as garbage, so that I could win Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, man. Okay. I exceeded in great reward. Okay. So now, man, we good. You know, like I always have a mindset that, in this world, we got just enough. But in Yahweh Shema Shai, we have abundance, man. You know, and see these intangibles that come with Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, the world doesn't have access to. Okay? And here it is, we have the privilege to have access to these things, man. To read, and be edified and be comfort, you know, to be able to teach and edify, to watch lessons and be edified. Like we have a abundance in it, okay, to be built up, you know, for the Lord to make moves, you know, Lord, to have the Lord working on our situations in our day to day, you know, providing and helping and, you know, throwing us, showing us favor in certain situations, man. You know, even the setbacks that make us trust in Him more. You see, the Lord not dealing with everyone like that, man. Okay, well, he came to Abraham exclusively, man. You know, so right now he's dealing with the hopeful elect exclusively in a particular way. Okay, so that's the point. You know, just wanted to get into that. You know, Lord will. All right, you brothers. All right, and you sisters were edified. All right, so to the next time, say shalom. Or Mashallah. Abba, soon. Shalom.